So, hey, Amber, we are just hours away from the 106th running of the Indianapolis 500. You can feel the excitement in the air.
And that excitement is real too, Randy, and it prompted me to pay my first visit to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway with my iPhone in hand for a slice of high-speed iPhone journalism. It was Henry Ford who famously said auto racing began 5 minutes after the second car was built. Roughly 25 years after that second car, the 500-mile sweepstakes race at Indianapolis Motor Speedway began. When I told this guy I was making my first visit to the track, he regaled me with brickyard tales as he piloted me to pit row in his golf cart.
First time ever. I'm loving it.
That's Patrick Krieger, who made his first visit to Indianapolis Motor Speedway the same day I did. Watching open-wheel rocket ships fly by from pit row was breathtaking for this racing enthusiast.
Grew up with drag racing, and this is always something a little bit farther away. I'm from Northwest Ohio, so not that far away, but it's always fascinating. Always watch it every time I can watch, you know.
Granted, this might be my first time at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but within the hour, I was down here on pit row watching Juan Pablo Montoya's crew keep him cool between hot laps. By late last week, those hot laps were hot indeed, with an additional turbo boost added to the cars. Indianapolis firefighter Mark McMahon enjoys taking in such speed, but his annual Indy Motor Speedway pilgrimage is also a social event.
My mother lives like a block from here, and I grew up in Speedway. I graduated in 1981, and I come out here every year. And I've been out here every year now for about 10 years, just as my vacation, relax, just to walk around and have a good time.
When I caught up with McMahon and his firefighting pals, they were taking a break in the shade. Make no mistake, though, they had spent much of the morning watching hard-charging Indy drivers with names like Kanaan, Rahal, Andretti, and Montoya flash by at over 200 miles an hour.
To me, it was amazing, but I grew up with all this stuff, and I love it. So that's the allure of what I love.
We love the track.
Yeah. To me, it's like the beach or whatever.
Sure it is, if a beach is molten dreams fused with twin-turbo V6 engines flashing by on a sun-splashed raceway. It was just a thrill. The energy there, it's night and day in terms of what we're actually talking about, but the energy was very similar to being at Churchill Downs during Kentucky Derby week.
Yeah, I mean, this is your first year here.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
you were quite impressed.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah. Well, I'm a gearhead, so this is fantastic for me.
You really are.